我们刚才在说这个米饭。
I want plain rice.
他说他只想吃白米饭，然后他的米饭都是在 Costco 买的那种5分钟的速热米饭，然后他说他从来没有吃过真正的米饭。Cheap. Too cheap to buy. Stupid.
It's not cheap. It's lazy. It's just lazy. Because I
always
don't
have excuse, man.
Yeah.
You always have to.
What's worse, lazy or cheap?
Lazy. You can be cheap but hard worker, but lazy, that's helpless.
All right, so I have to use the chopsticks. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this. Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm terrible at chopsticks. Oh my gosh, I'm really terrible.
No, not too bad. It's like when I was a kid. So for Chinese people, they don't normally do what Canadian people do, just put food in the bowl and eat their own food. But
so you eat off your chopsticks and then you put your chopsticks in here.
I know it's not good.
And you're scared of COVID, so you wear masks everywhere.
Fine.
You really trust me?
I do.
Okay. This is...
I trust friend with no cost.
Alright, this is... See, what's strange about using chopsticks is I can't get all the sauce underneath with like a spoon or something.
Well. Let me show you how Chinese people do it.
How do Chinese people do it? Okay, so they kind of... Okay, so
yep.
they kind of use... Okay, I see. Okay. Wow. This is...
So...
I mean, I'd imagine if I got used to using chopsticks all the time...
Wow.
Then...
Go to China.
This might be a premium utensil to use, but... yeah, so... Not allowed to use a fork, has to use chopsticks?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you can use fork, of course.
Well, you gotta have the whole experience, so... Have to use
wow!
Huh?
Just you're so different from the camera. You're so different in front of the camera.
Am I?
Yeah.
What am I off camera?
Worse.
He's lying.
You don't understand, alright?
I'm putting subtitles in.
So, these two are not those so-called famous Chinese dishes, but when I was a kid, my grandma used to cook this one, cabbage and meat.
Yeah.
But back then, there's a lot of cabbage, but there's no meat at all.
Yeah.
And I just thought maybe you should try. I really like it.
See, I don't even eat cabbage because I don't really like cabbage that much. But with this, like I don't taste the cabbage as much because it's mixed with other stuff.
Yeah,
so
soy sauce. Okay. The soy sauce.
Yeah. Can't even get in my
mouth. Let me get your spoon.
No, I want to do this.
Good job. I'll give you 7 or 7.5 out of 10.
That's pretty generous.
when I was a kid, I don't know how to use chopsticks, so I'll do it this way. And my parents correct me to go with middle finger in the middle. So I have thumb and this 3 finger.
Yeah, like I'm holding it like this.
Right.
Like with the middle finger.
Similar.
Yeah, but it's for me it's kind of hard to.
True.
I don't know. I'm just not used to it.
I know. It's okay. But I can't believe this is your first time that someone cooked you Chinese food.
Well, I went to a Chinese restaurant before, and it was kind of like I had a hot pot and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I told me about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have so many Chinese friends, but none of them eat for dinner or lunch or something.
They took me out to the Chinese place, and well, Joseph cooked me some food before, I guess. Yeah. But his stuff was incredibly spicy.
Well, Yeah, I could make it spicy, but I just don't like it.
He likes really spicy.
Yeah, different people, different taste.
This is actually not bad, Leo.
Really?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Thank you.
Much better than my cooking.
I'm not really confident on my cooking right now, especially for foreigner. But
No, this is actually not too bad.
awesome. That is really good. I think my cat wants to eat something. She's like, who is this guy with no black hair at all?
Yeah, we have to have subtitles in here because we're talking English for like half the thing.
This is your fault, man.
I can put subtitles in. It's not that hard.
Oh, and the one thing I don't like about this camera is because the mic is not really good. For GoPro 8 to have their own mic is pretty good.
We should have recorded through the iPhone mics separately and then just dubbed it over. But
doesn't really matter. All I have in my YouTuber is free speech, so don't really need any voice or English talk.
like usually, like when people make YouTube videos, the really big ones, they won't run a scene like this whole meal that we're having. They'll splice it up and it's like a short bit here, short bit here, short bit here, and that's essentially the whole.
Do you think we should do that?
I mean, it takes more time. We'll see how much time we have.
Sure.
But when you get back from soccer, what time do you get back from soccer practice?
How about 6, I guess?
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, we might be underestimating the amount of time. But if we're like on it, yeah, we can get it. We have to work pretty hard. Yeah. Do you have like video editing software that you have, or not?
I do have one, but I'm not really good at using it.
Do you have one that can include subtitles?
Not sure.
There's got to be a free way to put subtitles in.
True. Just trying to figure it out. So in general, the food that you think is good? Good. Good to know.
Actually, I probably should have got more of this stuff.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'll use it. I'll break the rules.
Doesn't really matter. Chinese people don't use chopstick all the time. They use spoon as well. So for this kind of thing, they use spoon.
Yeah. Want that meat, that pork.
And here's a different thing between the Canadian and the Chinese family here. So we don't really talk while we're eating. But it seems like for Canadians, they
always talk when they eat.
Right, it's kind of their way to communicate with family, right?
Yeah.
It's a connection. But the Chinese people believe that if you talk too much while eating, it's not good for your stomach. Well, here's the thing, because we Chinese people always eat hot or warm food, right? But Canadian, they don't really like hot food.
Yeah, they do.
Like, not super hot.
I don't know. I feel like they do.
They have salad, right? They have...
No, yeah, but their main dish is hot.
Really?
Yeah.
But I thought they eat after it cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, they'll let it cool down, but...
But Chinese people don't. They don't let it cool down. Eat it right away. So, when you're eating too hot and you talking too much, there'll be cold air in it. So it actually, it will damage your stomach. And that's why
I feel like we just don't care. And we'll just eat whatever.
I don't care, but more of the reason is they don't let kids talk.
So how many... you know what? I forgot to subscribe to... I told you I was going to subscribe to your YouTube channel. And I'm not even subscribed.
I know. It's okay. People forget.
But...
you will, right?
I will. So... How many views do you think this video will get? If you had to guess.
10.
10? That's it? I'll get you more than 10. I'm gonna make you get more than 10.
My most view is one of my frisbee game I post on Facebook.
We gotta make. Sorry to cut you off. We gotta make an excellent thumbnail. We'll get more than 10. All right, continue on.
Yeah, the most view is 40 something because I posted on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And
all your Facebook friends were.
Yeah, in particular the Facebook group for the ultimate frisbee in Regina.
Oh yeah.
So now there were like 40 something view. It's not bad. I have more rice.
But no, we have to have some kind of like an expression.
We need.
Or we have to look at the camera with funny faces or something.
Really?
Like in like a shocked fashion.
That works?
Yeah, and then have like really bright colors, and then have, you know, all kinds of like titles or whatever.
I honestly think that is really stupid.
That's how you get the views. That's how people make money.
Really?
Yes.
Let's be stupid.
Oh, did you see the thumbnail for my video that got like 70,000 views? It's really silly. It's really bright and it's just eye-catchy and whatever.
Well,
that's how you do it. That's how the big YouTubers
I think that's most kid-like, right?
Well, I mean, it grabs your attention because when you're looking at videos on your feed, if you have one that's like, that really grabs your attention, that's bright and like has all like your face in it and all kind of like weird, like shocked expression or whatever, then people are going to click on that one.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, like, I'll get you views. You can do like keyword research and stuff like that, and then find keywords that are easy to target. Put it in your metadata or whatever, and in your description, the title, everything, and even mention it maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. I'll show you how. I will teach you much. Yeah, much to learn.
I do. At the beginning, I want to do this YouTube thing just because I've been deleting so many videos and pictures. I was like, I need a place, you know, for
put all your memories.
Right, all the memory. When I get older and watch all the video, when I did all the silly things, that'll be priceless. 这将是无价的。All of a sudden, speaking Chinese, good.
Zhongshu, what's that?
Say that again.
Never mind.
No, go for it.
Zhongshu.
Planting trees?
I thought I heard you say it. Okay, never mind.
那将是无价的。
Yeah, what did you just say?
That'll be priceless.
Say that slowly.
那将是无价的。
Zhongshu, what's that?
Oh, then 将是 it will be.
It will be, okay.
将是 yeah. 种树。
Because I hear that all the time, and I notice it all the time.
Really?
Yes. What's good? What? How do you say good or great in Chinese? Mandarin.
For our language, not specific Chinese, but it is Chinese. But for this generation, 我操，牛逼! You don't understand, or?
Did you say fuck?
Cause vagina?
Newbie.
Yes, I just did.
Wait, say that again.
我操，牛逼!
What is newbie?
Literally, cause vagina.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Wait, nubia is vagina.
B. That is a really insulting way to say vagina.
Okay.
B. Literally the letter B.
B? What?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's so strange.
I know. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because for our generation, most of us is one kids only, right? And we don't. Well, me personally, I say a lot of bad words when I was a kid. We learn so many things from so many ways, and all the information just popped in my head. And yeah, and right now it seems it's really fun to say it. And you can say the same word with different tone, but with different meaning. What's up? Different meaning. It's interesting. Man, do you understand?
I know.
There was a video about a.
We can edit that. We'll edit that out, by the way.
Yeah. No, don't cut it.
Don't cut it. Oh my gosh. I don't want my face in there, and people know who I am.
What you would do is make a beep sound, cover whatever you said.
Yeah.
There was a video about a tennis kid that he's taking high school in the United States, and he's teaching all his classmates to say, "What's up? 我是傻逼."
So, what's washisha?
我是傻逼.
What's washisha?
No, 我是和傻逼. 我是 and 傻逼.
What's washer?
I am.
I am what? Shabi? What's that?
Dumbass. He's teaching all his classmates.
So he's telling everybody that he's a dumbass.
No, he's teaching other people to say that. So other people say, "I'm dumbass." Got like over 100,000 views, likes. You should do that. I will teach you how to say it, and you say it.
No, that's not gonna fly with me.
No. What about 我很帅?
What does that mean?
I'm handsome.
What if you're lying?
I'm not.
Okay, I trust you.
You should.
We'll get a translator out afterward. We have the footage.
我很帅 means I'm handsome. Literally.
Is it worth it to learn Chinese?
Good question.
What language do they speak in Singapore?
They have Cantonese, Mandarin, English, and Singapore language, I believe.
What's most widely spoken?
English.
Really? Okay. Really?
Yeah.
But is it mostly Asian?
Yeah.
Okay. They mostly speak English. Eh?
A friend of mine from Singapore, he can speak Chinese, a little bit Cantonese, Mandarin, a little bit Cantonese, and English in their own language. So I think, yeah, that's what they speak.
I feel very silly for only knowing one language.
Why?
Because I feel like so many other people have put so much effort into learning other languages, and I just didn't put the effort into learning any language, except my own.
The thing is, other people want to learn English. And you know English already, right? You're taking advantage.
I'm riding the wave of, yeah.
Well, if you're asking me, is it worth it to learn Chinese? I honestly don't know, because
depends what I'm doing, I guess.
Yeah, and I'd say Spanish is better.
I was thinking Spanish. Yeah, I don't know. I might learn Spanish. We'll see.
I think Spanish is much better.
I'm French, and I don't really have any desire to learn French.
Why?
I just don't like it.
I really think French is so romantic. I don't know if it's the way they speak it or how they sound.
You don't think Spanish is romantic?
I think Spanish is aggressive.
Aggressive. Okay.
Not sure if Mexico Spanish is the same as the Spanish we're talking about right now. But last time I went to Mexico, I just felt their language is I don't know. I just don't like it.
I think Chinese is aggressive, or like Mandarin is pretty aggressive.
If they speak loudly.
I think they're almost always aggressive. Like they're very like staccato. Whoops. They're very like oh my gosh. Floating up here. They're very like staccato. Like they have sharp sounds.
We do.
Yes. And in English, it's more you have sharp sounds, but you also have some pretty soft sounds as well.
And normally soft sound, right? You're trying to lower your voice. You're talking about English.
But I mean, like not even the volume level, but it's like there's a lot of I don't even know how to explain it. Like as it's like staccato. Wow, spitting everywhere, but
Don't cut it. Yeah. So I felt really interesting thing is when I speak Chinese, it's use my regular voice, right?
Yes.
But when I speak English,
You have to slow it down.
yeah, I have to. And also that trying to change my voice. So here's my voice speaking English, right?
Mm-hmm.
但是我说中文的话就不一样了。You see the difference?
You have more expression in
Right.
Mandarin.
And well, I think it's because I have more confidence speaking Chinese.
Yes.
I don't know. And I made so many silly mistakes while speaking English.
Okay, so you want to be okay, I see what you're saying.
That's why I'm
Oh,
speaking so slow.
Yeah, so you're focusing on so it's a lot more work.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Right here, processing. So last time when I hurt my wrist and they asked me what happened, I literally said I put my hand under my butt. What I'm trying to say is under my belly. But I said under my butt. Then there was a guy who said, don't put your hand on your butt. Yeah, made silly mistakes. Honestly,
That was a good meal, by the way. It was good.
他不喜欢中国人。
I'm not lying. That was honestly I was expecting to not like it.
You want more?
I'm pretty full, but no,
I'll
it's
take off.
pretty good. Yeah.
他说他不喜欢中国人，他不喜欢我做的饭，他觉得中国人，他觉得我不是一个好的中国人。You understand what I'm saying?
No.
I say you're lying. You don't like my food. You don't like me as a Chinese.
I was pleasantly surprised. I thought I wouldn't like it.
You said
but-
Chinese people are cheap.
I said you are cheap. I didn't say
I am Chinese.
No.
I'm representing Chinese
You're
people.
not representing all Chinese people.
I am. At this point.
I know so many Chinese people that spend so lavishly, but you are so cheap.
Why would people spend so much money on useless things?
You ask them.
That's not cheap. That's stupid.
they like to live their lives and they like to spend money and they like to enjoy that and that's
stupid.
what they do. Wow.
I like to
you
spend-
think it's stupid, but to them, that's what they like to do.
What do you think?
I think if you spend a lot of money on the things you like, then it could be justified.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only spend money on thing I like. I have so many soccer shoes.
Yeah.
I have, so many things about frisbee, even badminton.
But I think, like, for me especially, I like good quality items. And so I like spending the money on having good quality items.
Doesn't really matter what it is.
So you don't care about quality, you just, you'll buy the cheapest.
No, if the thing I like, I'll buy the good quality.
But if you don't care, then you'll just buy...
For example, table, I don't care. $30 is a good one for me.
Okay.
Yeah, the chairs, I don't care. But laptop, the monitor, those two monitors worth almost $1,000. And the television is $700. Not a good quality, but that's as much I can take.
Yeah.
And I spent $8,000, almost $10,000 on my vehicle.
So did I. I spent probably over.
And that's a $1999 with 270.
Mine's a 03.
4 years difference.
That's not much.
And
That's not much.
That vehicle has 280 something kilometers on it.
Yes.
That's stupid, right? But yeah, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
What else?
Some people like Ferraris, so they buy Ferraris. Is that stupid?
I don't like Ferrari.
See?
I just don't like speed cars. I
like Lamborghinis.
Really?
Yes, I do.
I prefer Honda S2000 actually.
That's not really in the same class there.
Yeah.
But no, I think Lamborghini Gallardo. If I had the money, I'd probably buy one. I probably will eventually end up buying one. Yeah.
You will. When you turning 65 maybe?
65. I was thinking 30.
Seriously?
Yes.
Good.
Everybody believes that I will own a Lamborghini. Not a Lamborghini in particular, but some kind of really crazy
expensive car.
Yeah, expensive
Audi
car.
R8.
Yeah. So my friends, my coworkers, even my boss told me, yeah. Like my boss asked me, what would you want to end up owning? I told Lamborghini.
Does your boss own a fancy car?
Well, he's into JDM cars. He has a Toyota Aristo, so it has a 2JZ in it, and it was making like 400 horsepower or something. So it was pretty good. Yeah, for like a early 90s car, that's pretty.
I know.
But
everything original or turbo?
Well, it's the original turbo, but
okay.
I think he modified it a little bit to make it. Because I think stock it's only like 200 and maybe 300 horsepower or something like that.
That's good enough, actually.
Yeah, but it's on like an automatic transmission, and so it's like there's a lot of drivetrain loss in the.
But it's 90s
old,
car.
But it's an old, it's an 90s auto transmission. So.
I mean, for 90s, 200 horsepower is a lot.
Well, the cars were a lot lighter in the 90s than they are today. And that's partly because of all kinds of safety regulations and just consumer expectations of, like, I just want this to feel solid and safe. And so, like, all the frame is
solid. Heavier.
Yeah, it's like thicker, and all of the plastic panels are now thicker. But in the 90s, people didn't care. And they're made of like such a thin shell, and then they're so light, so they're so much fun to drive.
But I thought JDM 90s is making good quality cars.
They do make good quality cars, but they're incredibly light.
But heavier.
They're not that heavy.
Especially the trucks.
Well, yeah, but even their trucks, they weren't that heavy in the 90s.
They were. So
they weren't.
The thing is, they have different shape of frame.
Yeah.
For most of American trucks, they have. It's called C-shaped frame, I believe.
Yes.
And for JDM, they have U-shape.
Yes.
So it's more solid and more heavier.
Yes.
But the quality.
But yes, but even so, like if you take a U.S. truck, like a 2021, for example, they're freaking massive. Like they're so heavy. But but I mean, I guess the Japanese stuff, they've kind of caught up. But like the old Tacomas, they're pretty light. Yeah.
Well, Tacoma, if you're saying the same Tundra.
Well, the Tundra is a full size, but if you take it like a 2020 Tacoma or whatever, and you take like a 1999 Tacoma, the 1999 Tacoma will be much lighter.
Even my Forerunner, for the new generation of Forerunners, my friend just bought a 2021 Forerunner off-road, and mine is a limited. First of all, mine is narrower, his is wider.
Yes.
For the inside and outside.
Yes.
And just more material.
Yes.
Of course, it's heavier, for sure.
Yes.
But compared to the quality, mine's better.
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe in terms of simplicity and reliability. But that said, his is much newer. So if you take both of them and you're doing it like a stress.
I have Apple CarPlay.
Yeah,
aftermarket.
It's aftermarket. You could put Apple CarPlay in essentially anything.
True.
Except for the Joseph's Toyota Avalon.
I know.
Because he has GPS, and it's like the integrated GPS, and he hates it so much he doesn't even use it because it's the lady on there is so dumb, like the automation or whatever they say. Like it's such a dumb. It's just not as good as your phone. Like your phone is pretty smart. Like it monitors traffic and it has pretty good real time, like turn by turn stuff. But the old one is just like a dummy machine that doesn't even
Or aftermarket?
Well, he can't because the GPS is for whatever reason, I'm not sure why. Like he even took it to Visions, and they said the GPS unit is integrated so well. Like it's such a specialized plug, and there's like certain like logic inputs or whatever at the wire that to swap it out would cost more money than what it's worth, because you have to do all kinds of like rewiring and modifications to the harness for it to actually function properly. And it's like a risk too, because if you mess up, then you can damage something.
Right. I see. Interesting.
So he was pretty upset that he couldn't.
Toyota.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Toyota.
It is a Toyota. Avalon. But yeah, that's incredible design flaw. So like, it's kind of funny because the thing is he has those halogen lights, but he really wanted the HID lights, and he didn't want the GPS. And so he got the exact opposite of what he wanted. He got the GPS and he had no HIDs.
Oh yeah. That's why he wanted to sell his car, right?
Well, he didn't say he wanted to sell it. I think he's going to keep it.
Okay.
But he wants an SUV though, so I think he'll have both that and then SUV. I think the Lexus. What's the full size SUV? I forget what the Lexus.
Lexus
LX.
NX is the smallest. LX is the biggest.
Yeah, LX.
And GX. And what's the middle one? Whatever. LX the biggest one. LX 570.
Yeah, 570. Yeah.
That would be 120 grand above that.
Yeah. He was thinking of actually importing an old one from Japan, like an old. But the thing is, the price is still pretty high. It's like 40 grand for a 15-year-old car. Wow.
They just hold up on the valley. I think
do.
he can import from United States much cheaper.
You think? Yeah, he probably could. Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
From Calgary. It's lucky.
Even so, it's still like, you know, they'll have 270,000 kilometers or 300,000+ kilometers, and they're still so expensive. It's like, wow, that's
Even my vehicle, I can sell it for 8 grand easily.
Oh yeah,
that's incredible.
My vehicle actually appreciated. Mine in Mingxiao's, the Legacies. If you look on the auction, it's actually they're more expensive now. But you know what's really appreciated like crazy are the Supras. The Supra is outperforming the S&P 500 index right now.
Really?
Yes.
You mean the old one or the new generation?
The older generation.
Yeah, of course.
Especially the left-hand drive ones. Actually, believe it or not, the right-hand drive ones, they're still expensive, but they're maybe like 20% cheaper than the left-hand drive ones for whatever reason. People just don't like the right-hand drive.
Yeah, and for Honda S2000, my friend, he owns 4 of them, and these 4 vehicles, they're under 60,000 kilometers.
Oh.
And the price is over 40 grand, 50 grand, something.
For one of them? Holy man.
I know. That was searching up on the app, finding how much does S2000 worth it. And I find I believe it's 03 with 180 something kilometers on it.
I don't know if your viewers are very interested in this. Talking about cars in English.
Fair.
We're definitely gonna have to have subtitles.
Okay, one more thing that I want to tell you that in Chinese culture, if you have rice in your bowl that is not cleaned like yours.
Oh. Okay.
No, it's alright. You don't have to. Just from my family, they said.
So how do you?
Huh.
I can't even. Yeah. Do you go?
It's so satisfying seeing doing this. So satisfying.
Like that?
So satisfying. I'm so happy. Just my family said if you have rice in your bowl that is not clean, you will have a wife with a lot of thought on the face. I don't know why it's relevant, but that's what it said. But I think more importantly, just showing respect to the cook.
I mean, I would if I could.
That's okay, so don't worry about it.
But with chopsticks, I don't know.
I know, I get it. But just so happy to see you trying it and not working at all.
But one good accomplishment is I didn't use a fork at all for eating this.
No.
Yes.
And you didn't ask me for a spoon.
No.
That's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
I should be rewarded for this.
You know what? If I get any money from this video, you're taking 50%.
Oh, okay.
Because now you're using spoon and fork all the time. I'm so generous.
Excellent.
Oh my god. So nice. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye. How do you say goodbye in Chinese?
Different ways. 再见. Bye.
Say just bye?
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
No, don't say it more English way. Say it more like Chinese way. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
So your tone at the last word. So the tone at the
Bye-bye.
the end of the word. Yeah. Bye
Bye-bye.
Right. You're more like Chinese now.